Brothers and sisters, I was going to ask you to do another round of applause, but can you please do a round of applause for our leader, our founder, Dr. Hani Al-Banna, to the stage, please.
ازيك يا بلتاجي؟ الحمد لله يا الله أكبر 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 الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. سبح لله ما في السماوات وما في الأرض. That means every creation of Allah is worshiping Him. Not all the human beings are worshiping Him, but every other creations are worshiping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The earth and the universe, we live on earth. Earth is too small for you because your place in heaven is a part of the universe. And one galaxy in the universe is about 2 trillion galaxies. The traveling distance inside the diameter of this one galaxy could be equivalent to the traveling distance of 30,000 light years to 300,000 light years. This could be your place in heaven. When Allah created the universe, He created it for us. Earth is just something very small. We fight for a flat, we fight for a house, we fight for 1 acre, and we kill one another. But the universe has been created for all of you. And could be the universe is smaller than your place in heaven. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. When you look out about our first 40 years, we are starting the second 40 years, and somebody else will be starting the third and the fourth and the fifth and the 10th 40 years. The number of 40 is the number of wisdom, prophethood, and deliverable product that you can deliver for humanity. And we are, as Muslims, have to be very proud of what Allah has given us. He has given us a lot. He guided us and is still guiding us, and will be forever with us to support us. This is the message of Islam. Message of Islam is about saving humanity, discovering the wealth of the universe, finding your identity, standing for the right of everybody, including animals and birds and insects, water, mountains, climate, and atmosphere. It's about knowledge. It's not about reading and write. اقرأ القرآن is about seeking knowledge, not read and write only. So let your children to be Quran alim, not Quran hafiz. Big difference. Between ilm and hifz. With ilm, you can develop. With ilm, you can build. With ilm, you can guide. With ilm, you can teach. With ilm, you can look forward for the right of other communities, not only for your own rights. Your right is a part of the right of humanity. If we build humanity and save humanity, we build our life. Because we are connected to humanity. Can't live without feeling that. We couldn't be able to understand and to believe that we'll be here today. When I came to Glasgow first time, at the beginning of 1979, you know why did I come here? Looking for a room, for a free room in a hospital. To save £25 every week. Because the money is diminishing. And I was trying to set up my medical exam, have the license to work as a doctor. I went to Belvedere Hospital, which is not there anymore, to find a place to live, a room, free room in a hospital. I had a very tough life at that time. When I look back 46 years ago, I look and see and say, Alhamdulillah, to save £25 and to pass the exam. We used to travel everywhere. Sisters, it's because of you, Islamic life still existing. It's because of our wives and our children that we have not had any iftari or sihri with them for the whole month of Ramadan, for at least 5 to 6 continuous years. For such wives and daughters like that, Islamic life still there. Do not ever undermine your role. It is the mothers and the wives who made that. We used to go on the first day of Ramadan and come on the first or second or third or even after Eid. All of us never had the joy of being with our wives and children. So your role, sisters, is to create quality leadership from amongst your daughters and sons, not a TikTok, an Instagram individuals. Leadership is about how much bend your back towards carrying the burden of the community. Whether this community is Muslim, non-Muslim, your own community, or any other community. It is you, mothers, have to play your role. Without you, there is no community, there's no future, there's no leadership, there's no country, there's no nation. It's you, our Khadija, it's you, our Aisha, it's you, our Salama. Don't be anybody else. Don't demean the quality given to you by Allah. And let anyone to put you down or talk not in a nice way to you. So I thank the real creator of Islamic Relief. All our wives, not us who come and speak. One day we were invited to the palace to meet the queen at the reception of the diplomats. You know what? You, as my wife, were refusing to go there. I don't need to go to the palace. We convinced her. So she came once. The following year, the same invitation came again. Said, enough is enough. I've been once, and that's it. Quality of leadership in you. In you. Leadership quality comes from knowing our history, how it has been built, how it has been created, how people suffered too much to bring it in action each generation after they died. Do you think that the issue of Palestine is 75 years? It's more than 100 years. Soon after Sykes-Picot and Balfour Declaration, those people have been given continuously for more than a century. Giving wealth, giving up dreams, giving up everything they have, even their life. No matter what, or no matter how much you give, you can't pay them back, unfortunately. So tonight, if we think that we're going to give, if I die for you, or if she dies for you, or if he dies for you, how much can you compensate his life or her life? When the Prophet ﷺ talked about Kaaba and the sacredness of Kaaba, the beauty, Kaaba is beautiful and so on, so on, so on. But the secrecy of Muslim individual is more sacred than Kaaba itself. And here, you have to differentiate between the stones building Al-Kaaba, which has been destroyed many times. Even the black stone has been taken or misplaced by the Al-Qaramita. And the centrality of Tawheed, which in the center place of Kaaba. So Kaaba is made out of stones, clothes to cover it. We take the stones and we do not remember the centrality of Kaaba, which is under Al-Bayt al-Ma'mur. When you look at Kaaba, look at Al-Bayt al-Ma'mur. Every day, 70,000 angels, every day since creation, enter Al-Bayt al-Ma'mur and never come out. You can imagine how many trillions and the trillions and the trillions and the trillions and trillions are inside Al-Bayt al-Ma'mur to reflect the centrality of Kaaba. Mosque is not the building. Mosque is the spirit of teaching in such a building. You build mosque, good for you. But you want us to build the people who are going to pray in the mosque. Because the mosque is stones and cement and carpets, that's it, and wood. So what? But you, as a sacred individual, is what needs to be built. And this go back to the story of the mothers. I never thought that we'll be here after 40 years. We started a very simple start. Any one of you, and every one of you can do it. Even the first ticket to go to Sudan, given to the Sheikh in the Central Mosque. Nobody knew who was the donor. Was she a woman or a man, young or old, black or white? Nobody knew. I went there in 83 because I did not have the money to buy the ticket to go to Sudan. And he opened the drawer and got this bundle of money. Honey, take the money. True story. You can imagine if this was you and you meet Allah after the 40 years, what Allah will show you came out from the 300 pounds. Never undermine sadaqah. Never undermine giving, because the Palestinian giving their life, what we give them back? Some dollars, some euros, some pounds, some dirham. Thank you. Will this be equivalent to our life? This has been given to protect us while we are safe in Scotland, while we are safe in Africa and safe everywhere else. And this is what to give and what they have been given for 100 years. So when we look at this individual who donated the 300 pounds, or the young child who gave the 20 pence, or the one who designed even the logo. You know this logo? A Turkish designer who refused to take any money for his design, and we never saw him. You know who gave us the name of Islamic Relief? It's not me. My quality of naming things were very, very low, because my English is bad, as always. My French is bad, as always. My Arabic is bad. I'm bad at everything. It was Yusuf Islam, may Allah bless him. He came to us in 1985 and gave us the name. It's not me, it's not him. So don't make your focus on an individual. Make the focus on the organization, the institution, the movement itself. Don't ever look at Muhammad or Ali or Mahmoud as an individual. The only individual you can look up at him is Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. And the rest of the world. But not any one of us. Centrality should be around the cause, alleviation of suffering, and protecting people, helping people, saving life. That's why your mission will exist for years and years and years, whether you are still alive or you have left this earth and are with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Yusuf Islam, a Turkish designer, an individual that we did not know who was he or who was she, and the young boy who gave the 20 pence. And the man in Sudan who just guided us. The refugees coming from Eritrea are Muslims and non-Muslims. So we started to change our mind, was to do something, and we did. 5 individuals, Sudanese, Greek, Egyptian, Turkish, and unknown. See, they are the real founders of Islamic Relief, not me, not him, nothing. Sudanese, Egyptian, Greek, Yusuf Islam as a Greek, Turkish, and the 300-pound donor, who nobody knows, her or him, are the real founders. Never ever underestimate a small action with good intention, a small action with clean heart, a small action with belief in it. Never ever underestimate Sometimes when we read Quran, we said one letter is 10 hasanat. And Allah make it 700. But we forgot that Allah said, "Inna Allah وَاللَّهُ يُضَاعِفُ لِمَنْ يَشَاءُ," and Allah multiply this as much as He wants. As much as He wants. Which you cannot imagine the blessing of reading one letter. رب درهم سبق ألف درهم. Maybe 1 dirham become ahead 1,000 dirham. The work of charity is a never-ending story. Never-ending story. Never-ending story. And the greatest advice mentioned by Sayyidah Khadija when Prophet Muhammad came back after Jibreel alayhi salam revealed the message to him, he came back shocked. Shocked. And she stood behind him like a rock. Whoever tells you that woman has no role to play in Islam, tell him, sir, you are ignorant. And quote me, and quote others. She said, with the name of Allah, Allah will never let you down. Allah will never let you down. She gave us the guidance of social work. You help the needy, you empower the disempowered, you welcome the guest, you connect with your family, and you support people in hardship because of disasters. And you are trustworthy, sidq, as well as amanat. 7 principles by Khadija to be the foundation of all our social work up till now. It's not Paris, it's not Cairo, it's not Rome, it is Khadija. Be very proud what has been mentioned by the teacher of humanity and his wife, who was becoming another teacher of humanity. And she laid down a foundation for all of us. If we look at, I'll finish with 2 things. Once upon a time, Muslims asked Hazrat Ali radiallahu anhu to tell them who is the most powerful soldier of Allah amongst His creation. He said 10, because Hazrat Ali radiallahu anhu, Sayyidina Ali radiallahu anhu, was the gate of knowledge. Was the gate of knowledge. He says, there are 10. First one, the steady, stable mountains. But stronger than that, or more powerful than that, is the iron which cut through the mountains. More powerful is the fire which melt the iron. More powerful is the water which extinguishes the fire. Number 5 is the cloud between the skies and the earth, which carry the water. Number 6 is the wind, which carries the cloud. Number 7, son of Adam, like you and me, more stronger than all of this, because when the wind comes, we just cover our bodies with a piece of cloth and carry on working. So we are more powerful than the others. Then drunkenness. When people become drunk, they lose their control, become more powerful than the man. Then sleep, overpower the drunkenness. Then, which is very important, the last one, alham. Alham prevent you from sleep. Worries. Worries, as Hazrat Ali said, is the most powerful soldier amongst the creation of Allah. This is His wisdom. Alham means that we don't trust Allah so much. We trust Muhammad, Ali, Mahmoud, president, king, whatever it is, or we should be relying on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The people who are carrying the ham or the worries are or still our Palestinian brothers and sisters. And I'm going to end with making some quotes from the children of Gaza. And these are true quotes from their interviews. Bear with me. وعهد الله ما نرحل. With the name of Allah, that will never leave. Become hungry, we die, but we never leave. This is a statement of a young boy. Haya was a young girl at the age of 10 or 11. She was writing her will. Said, I am writing my will now. My money will be given to. This is the will of Haya. And she wrote by her own hand. 45 shekel to my mother. 5 shekel to Zina. 5 shekel to Hashim. 5 shekel to Tina. 5 shekel to Auntie Heba. 5 shekel to Auntie Maryam. 5 shekel to Auntie Abud. And 5 shekel to Auntie Sarah. 80 shekel. That's what she divided, and she left it as a will. My toys, as she said, to my friends, my sister Zina, Rima, Minna, and Amal. These are true stories of a young girl before she died. My clothes to my cousins, and donate the rest. My shoes is a donation, but please clean it up before you give it out. Haya, well, is how to distribute her wealth. Aoun was another 10, 11 years old. His dream was to have the subscriber to his channel to reach 100,000. And he said, with a smile, you can see, you can see him smiling when he said, maybe 10 million. But he died for making the 100,000. A girl, she was looking, her dream was a drink of water. Drink of water. And she say, Allah brought sweet water from the sky to us. Alhamdulillah. Zahwa said, when she lost her father, they broke my back. They took my father away from me. A father, like all of us, was giving a message to all of us, saying, it's a curse if you are a father in Gaza. It's very heavy burden. A mother was trying to console her son who has his arm amputated because of injury. She told him, Sonny, your arm is in heaven. Your arm is in heaven. A brother was giving us a message about his brother, and they said, the remains of my brothers are in the school garden. The remains, not even the body. You can imagine how much those people are giving. A young girl with her younger brother, they came out from underneath the rubble, and she was cleaning up the blood from his face, and she told him, don't cry, my little brother. Look towards the sky. Allah there for us. A young girl who came also out of the underneath the rubble. She said, Ammu, or uncle, to the one who rescued her. Will you all be killed? Ammu, uncle. They were one day asking a young boy, what would you like to be when you grow up? You know what he said? Mothers and fathers and brothers and sisters in Palestine who don't grow old. At any time we die. A child look with this philosophical message and sending it to us. The last message was from Maram. She was 5 or 6 years old, and they were pulling her out from underneath the rubble. She was in a state of shock. They were trying to clean her face. You know what she said? If this is a dream, is what I hear and see is a dream or reality? This is how much those people are giving. How much we are giving back. This is how much those people are helping. How much we are helping them back. This is how much those people are building and suffering. How much we are going to give back. And this is the message from our children in this very small piece of land. It's not about celebrating the 40th anniversary of Islamic belief. It's about celebrating the message delivered by us, by those children, to awaken us, to let us realize what is the value for life, and for ourselves, and for humanity. May Allah bless you all. Jazakumullah khair. And thank you for inviting me to come again to Glasgow. I did work in Belvedere Hospital. That's why it was closed down afterwards. Whenever I come to a place, I met some president and they died instantly. And people told me don't meet ministers and president anymore. Second job was in, Okay, inshallah. The second one was in ear, nose, and throat. I'm not sure if it still exists or not in Sackville Street. The third one was Stop Hill Hospital. Then England took me and they never come back. May Allah bless you, inshallah. Jazakumullah khair. Assalamu alaikum.